Who breaks in the middle of the DND flyover? Don't give me any of that bullshit, man.
You know, when I was 5 years old, life wasn't so bad. I mean, everything seemed so simple. I mean, there were no complications at all. I mean, I didn't ever realize what the city was all about. Those were good days, yaar. Zyada tension nahi. My day started simply enough. Lovely sunrise. I mean, my favorite part of Delhi is the sunrise. In the city waking up, there's a different magic in the air. I mean, if you just sit on a sidewalk and see Delhi wake up, there's a different magic in the air. It is a spectacle to see. Slowly and steadily, the machine gets up and starts ready for its daily grind. Everybody has their own bloody definition of Delhi. Believe me. Some people see it as an old relic. Some people see it as a forgotten culture. Some people see it as a mixed degree of things. I just see it as a loop. There's always something different to see. I really can't put a definite definition on it. But I'll tell you one thing though. चाहे कुछ भी कर लो, Delhi can be loved maximum by Delhiites. After all, they live there. They hate it equally as much as they love it. And that's what every author will tell you. Even the biggest ones. Construction work. There's always some construction work happening in Delhi. Whether it's a flyover, subway, market, mall, metro. It's supposed to benefit the city, but by the time it's finished, the city is just too big for it to handle. I mean, if you think about it logically, people would just get up on time, they wouldn't be late for work or college or school. But it seems most of Delhi just gets up at 9 o'clock if you think about it. There's only a few early morning risers who get to enjoy Delhi in the morning. As Delhi gets up, the city itself moves on to another plane of reality. Traffic increases, people realize that they actually have a thing called work, and they finally decide to go. Fact is, they simultaneously so significantly get this big epiphany that they'll get up in a jam. और ये रोज की कहानी है भैया. They get into a jam. They have no idea what this is all about. They sit in their little cars. They enjoy the radio. They enjoy the music. They just gingerly sit and go through it day after day after day. Somehow this entire chaos serves to the functioning of the city. After most of the people have made it to work and after some of the jams are over, the city begins its daily grind. Shops start to open up, parking start to fill up, people with agendas start moving around. In the city, everybody's trying to move around here. Everybody's trying to move around. Somebody has to go to work, somebody has to go to school, somebody has to go to a funeral, somebody just got to go and meet a girlfriend, somebody has to go cheat on his wife. It's a unique feature of Delhi now. Delhi is filled with flyovers, subways. I mean, believe me, Delhiites are a different breed. You think about the subway? The subway is supposed to be something that the government came up with, or at least the brains came up with, for people to go under the street so they can avoid the cars. I mean, the whole idea of a subway is to just basically come across under the ground, not over the ground, so that you don't become roadkill. अब भैया क्या समझाएं दिल्ली वाले हैं, बंदा जाएगा, एक आध बंदे मरेंगे, फिर जाके शायद समझ में आए, लोग देखेंगे, तमाशा होगा. Story goes on. But does this guy listen? No. This guy would rather cross the street. I mean, this guy over here. This guy, he runs a garage. He's probably one of the small little chitpits who's earned a name through mechanics. I'm guessing his name is probably Ram or Sam or something. Places like this have big accidents, car accidents, negligence. All people get into accidents in Delhi. Press, media, politicians especially. It's also a place where people get repair jobs, paint jobs. Weldings, get their wheels fixed. बड़े बाप का बेटा. He thought he was too cool. Drove into a bloody divider. Mind you, twice. सुधरा नहीं. Ironically, I feel in his place. Looking at this guy, I feel very lucky. In Delhi, a lot of people in their rush to get from one side to another end up dying. Oh, believe me, every day you see it in the paper, newspaper, something. Every damn year, more people die on the roads. More people. Whatever I've just told you, for this guy, it's all in a day's work. रोज की कहानी है भैया, रोना धोना. But the city moves on, and the entire daily grind continues throughout the day monotonously. Much is the same you've seen. All that speeds up a little bit. By the end of the day, people are just too tired. Delhi heat is something that can be avoided. That is why I prefer on my part to go early in the morning and come back late at night. Not much time to sleep, but it's much more comfortable than getting stuck in a jam. I spend most of the time in the jams listening to radio. Utpatang Gane, offers, traffic updates. Oof, traffic updates are a lifesaver in this city. Believe me. And you know what? The fact of the matter is that this city has slowly become a different entity. And people going up and down, going up and down. The fact of the matter is that this city, up and down, this city, up and down, 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 this city, up and down, up and down, this city, up and down, up and down, this city, down, this city. The only thing apart from Delhi sunrise that I like is the Delhi sunset. Whenever I look at a sunset, it just tells me that's arrived another day in Delhi, and that tomorrow is going to be another day. Even this guy needs a break. Understaffed and overworked. Can't blame him. Anybody would like to take a bribe in the city. People are stuck and the lines are big, and once again the roads belong to the RJs. Gana suno bhaiya. I think that's the biggest miracle that's there. Oof. This guy understands what I'm talking about. The Delhi turns into an amazing piece of art towards the evening. Lights change, contrast change, the heat is gone, little cooling effect. It's a more than welcome sight for Delhiites, especially in the summer. But as the day progresses, Delhi becomes so abstract and so out of comprehension that you just gotta see it to believe it. This guy, He probably sees the same art that I see. He sees the city like I do. A blur, tapestry of lights, a mosaic, some bizarre painting, some estranged, broken-hearted artist must have painted in his lifetime and died once he completed it, as if he didn't have anything else to do. The city keeps moving on and on and on, and as the night progresses, Delhi goes into its night phase. People have got so much money now that everybody wishes to buy their own little cars, then to carpool or use mass transport, despite the metro, which you saw earlier in the morning. Whew. I gave up going to cinemas on the Sundays. Bas ki baat nahi hai. I go sometimes late at night with my friends to eat some food. That's the only time I love to. A lot of peace. Nobody is around. Most Delhiites enjoy Delhi in the evening and nights because they know they have to be busy again in the next morning. So everybody, once again, simultaneously like sheep, flocks to the malls. When I'm talking underground parking, I'm talking basement, sub-basement level 2. It's a unique feature of Delhi now. Don't you just feel like breaking out from that crowd? Don't you just feel like, I mean, if you were in my place, what would you feel? I mean, don't you just want to tear through the traffic? Don't you just want to just push the accelerator down and just push it, like vroom, man, just vroom. I mean, like my friend would say sometimes, he's a rally car driver. I mean, the way the term he puts it for this thing is that vroom, push. He would do it better, but you just gotta think about it, man. I mean, you just gotta blow out of there. You just gotta fly out of there. You just gotta burn rubber, man. I mean, just freedom. I mean, the minute you just break out of some place and you hit an open road like D&D, which I normally do, you just gotta push it up to 120 and you gotta feel the air going up against you. You gotta feel the wind up against your hair. You just gotta feel the energy that is there. I mean, the amount of freedom, flexibility that you feel after getting out of that cluster. Well, I was feeling like that tonight at 11:43 p.m. And I also felt the rear end of my not so charming associate who was involved in an accident with me. And here I am, sitting on the D&D road, enjoying mosquito bites, polluted air, a smelly river that's considered holy by the nation, and having concrete as a lovely substitute for